Hey, it's Rick here, and buckle up, because today we're diving into a movie that Disney really didn't need to make. We're talking about the live-action Moana remake. Yeah, the one nobody asked for. Here's the thing that's bugging critics before the movie even hit theaters. The original animated Moana came out in 2016. That's not even 10 years ago. We're not talking about some dusty VHS classic here. This is a movie plenty of us watched on our phones like it was last Tuesday. So when Disney rolls out a reimagining of something that's basically still warm from the oven, people start asking the obvious question: who is this actually for? Nobody's nostalgic for a cartoon they watched during a pandemic lockdown. Press reactions rolled in cold. Not ice cold, not a total dumpster fire like some of Disney's other live-action swings. No wicked stepmother energy here, but definitely lukewarm. A few critics even called it the least offensive Disney remake in years, which, let's be honest, is one of the saddest compliments you can hand a movie. And look, I'll give credit where it's due. This isn't a painful watch. It's not going to make you angry the way some of these remakes do, but it drags you through 2 hours of pure, undiluted déjà vu. Because here's the real problem, the one Disney keeps refusing to learn. This movie follows the 2016 original beat for beat. Same story, same jokes, same songs, same everything. Just filtered through a few $100 million of CGI and a cast of humans standing where cartoons used to stand. It's less a movie and more a very expensive way to get kids to beg their parents to tickets to something they already own on Disney+. Let's talk about how this thing actually looks, because visually, it's a mixed bag. Credit where it's due, the production design goes hard on the tropical color palette. The costume work is genuinely impressive, and there are shots that pop right off the screen. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. This movie is drowning in CGI. The ocean, the islands, half the practical world you're looking at was built in a studio, not shot on location, and you can feel it. What made the animated version work was this loose, hand-drawn warmth. It felt alive. The live-action version swaps that for a slick, over-polished sheen that sometimes tips straight into uncanny valley territory. Some of the darker scenes get so murky and over-rendered you can barely tell what's happening on screen. And the big finale, multiple critics flat out called it one of the ugliest, most visually cluttered climaxes in a big-budget movie this year. Now, the cast is where things actually get interesting. Catherine Laga'aia, the newcomer playing Moana, is genuinely the best thing here. She's got real presence, real charm, and she carries scenes that would have fallen flat with a weaker lead. Her chemistry with Maui gives the movie its only consistent spark of energy. Solid work. Dwayne Johnson, on the other hand, rough. In the cartoon, Maui was lifer large, loud, cocky, cartoonishly jacked. In this version, Johnson plays it more grounded, more human, and the result is a Maui who feels tired instead of legendary. And visually, it's just weird. You've got this massive, hyper-muscular cartoon body paired with Johnson's noticeably leaner, older face, and the two just don't match. It's distracting in a way that pulls you right out of the movie. To be fair, his solo musical number is genuinely one of the better moments in the whole film. So, mixed bag, credit where it's due. Bottom line on the cast and visuals: strong lead, weak Maui, gorgeous but overcooked CGI. It's not a disaster, it's just a very expensive shrug. Now, let's get into the part that actually matters to Disney's boardroom: the money. Early tracking numbers are already telling a rough story. Industry sources say opening weekend projections have dropped somewhere between 30 and 40% below initial estimates. That's not a small dip. That's a studio watching a guaranteed hit quietly turn into a question mark. And when you factor in the reported production budget, this movie needs to pull in somewhere around $600 to $700 million worldwide just to break even. With a start like this, that's gonna be an uphill fight. Now, I don't think this thing is going to bomb outright. It'll probably make its money back eventually, mostly on brand recognition alone. But breaking even isn't a win, it's a warning sign. Because here's the pattern. Audiences are getting exhausted watching Disney take beloved animated classics, run them through a CGI machine, and sell them back at a premium with barely any new ideas attached. People can smell a cash grab from a mile away now, and they're simply not showing up the way they used to. This should be the wake-up call. When your safe bet remake underperforms by 30 to 40%, that's not bad luck. That's audience fatigue talking, loud and clear. So here's my honest take. It's not a bad movie. If you've never seen the original, you'll probably have a decent time. But if you grew up on the 2016 version, and let's be real, most of us did, there is nothing here for you that the cartoon didn't already do better. Alright, that's the breakdown. Drop your take in the comments. Did you catch this one, and was it worth the hype or nah? Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is Rick, signing off. Peace.